It's based on this poem of the same title by Billy Collins, who was a US poet laureate a few years ago. And he has a poem of the same title where he goes for a walk from his house through the woods and and up to the hills and just watches the sun coming down. And this is about, just going for a walk from the flat through the city. You know the wild bush at the back of the flat? The one that scrapes the kitchen window, the one that struggles for soil and water and fails where the train tracks scar the ground. You know how if you leave the bush and walk the stunted land, you come to crossroads paved just weeks ago, hot tar over the flattened roots of trees and a squad of traffic lights, red-eyed now, stiff against the filth-stained fallen leaves. And further on, you know the bruised allotments with the broken sheds. And if you go beyond that, you hit the first block of Thomas Street Estate. Well, if you enter and ascend, and you might need a running jump over dank puddles into the shaken lift that goes no further than the 4th floor, you will eventually come to a rough rise of stairs that reach without railings the run-down roof as high as you can go and a good place to stop. The best time is late evening, when the moon fights through drifts of fumes as you are walking. And when you find an upturned bin to sit on, you'll be able to see the smog pour across the city and blur the shapes and tones of things. And you'll be attacked by a symphony of tires, airplanes, sirens, screams and engines. And if this is your day, you might even catch a car chase or hear a horde of biker boys thunder across a bridge. But it's tough to speak these things. How tufts of smog enter the body and begin to wind us down. How the city chokes us painfully against his chest, carved of secrets and fire. How we, built of weaker things, regard our sculpted landscapes. Water flowing through pipes, the clicks of satellites passing over clouds, and the roofs where we stand in a shudder of progress, giving ourselves to the vast outside. Still, text me before you set out. Knock when you reach my door, and I will walk you as far as the train tracks with water for your travels and a hug. I will watch after you and not turn back to the flat till you merge with the throngs of buses and cyclists heading down towards the block, scuffing the ground with your feet. Thank you.